Hello and welcome on back to another Telltale video. In today's one, we're going to look at the TMNT, the Archie Adventures, issue number 24. And oh boy, this one is... I don't know what to really say this one, just because with this one, it's mainly a setup issue for things to come in the next issue, with them just taking all the characters to put them into this one location for the big fight for the next issue. But with that being said, oh boy, the artwork. It starts off good and actually what you expect from the Archie stuff, but then somehow they bring in a TMNT veteran, Jim Lawson, to come in to do the artwork, and somehow it gets worse. And I'm surprised to say that, just because I like Jim Lawson's artwork. I think his artwork is pretty great for the most part, a bit blocky in some aspects. But here it's just so weird, and you can really tell that there's a big difference between who's doing the artwork in like which sections, and it doesn't look good. And I really want to be positive about it, but I don't think I can in the slightest. So, oh boy, this is going to be a difficult issue to be positive about. So, yeah, let's just get into this one. So, yeah, okay, so where do we really begin with this one as well? So for the first section of it, we do get to see Krang, Slash and Betty Bomb. They're flying on the ship and they're traveling towards Earth, but the ship is already located or set on a course to go to a different planet. And that's when they do go to a different planet, and it's part of this Eden world that Betty Bomb goes on to explain that it's one of these worlds that is just full of nature that people weren't really supposed to go to, but these characters have. And when they're on this planet, they just see nothing but animals, and I think it's really peaceful, and you know, there's not really too much to it, except for the fact that Bim Rocksteady are there, and they are naked. And yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's something I did not think I'd be looking at or talking about on YouTube, that two characters are naked in a Turtles comics that is aimed and sold for children in the 90s. How did no one have any complaints about this, but yet the nunchuckers were banned? How? But either way, Bim Rocksteady catch a ride with Krang and Slash and Betty Bomb to go back to Earth, and yeah. Meanwhile, Bim Rocksteady are still naked, and they continue to be naked throughout the entire issue, and they don't change. I wish I was joking or lying about this, but they are naked throughout the entire issue. But yeah, so after that, we do get to see Shredder. He goes on to talking about the art of revenge, and him trimming off a tree or flower or plant, something like that. And then he goes on to just recap the last few issues that he was in, which I guess was kind of cool in a way, but it feels a little bit unnecessary. But at the same time, it does go on to reveal that he was the one to set off the big foot ninja, just so that he can lure the turtles out. If that was his plan, then why didn't he actually go through with it fully and actually go after the turtles after releasing the foot soldier? It seems a bit stupid, because he knows how to get the foot soldier out and get the turtles out there. What did he really accomplish from that? He didn't really accomplish anything other than the fact that he got the turtles out there and his foot soldier was how to got destroyed. It was a useless plan, and the more that he reveals about it, the more stupid he sounds. But well, it's him. So yeah, but we do get to see the turtles. They're just walking through the sewers, and then they decide to use the art of ninja of invisibility to sneak up on Shredder, and they do, and then they do something really stupid. And thankfully, Shredder does actually point this out, because Turtles go into a defensive position after breaking down Shredder's door and busting in, and about to fight him, but they want to be defensive, but yet they're the one who broke into his house. Yeah, that's stupid. Why would you do something like that if you're not going to go through all the way? And yeah, you know what, I can't even with these turtles. So after that, we do get to see the turtles. They're fighting Shredder. There's not really too much to this bit, but that's when we do get to see the ship with Krang, Slash, Bim Rocksteady and Betty Bomb. It comes crashing through, and that's when everyone starts to meet each other. And we do get to see Bim Rocksteady. They quickly run off because they're naked, and they're a bit fashion conscious, I want to say, from what I can remember from the text. So yeah, meanwhile we've got Slash. He's out there fighting the turtles and calling them, everyone, all the turtles, his cousins, just because we're turtles. I don't know what to really say about that. I mean, it's this version of Slash and how he is with him being stupid and all that kind of stuff, it somewhat makes sense. But the thing which I'm a little bit confused at is the fact that the turtle's like, oh my god, I can't believe it's another mutant turtle. Did they not think that maybe he might not be a mutant turtle, he might be an alien, just because of what he said in the last issue and all that kind of stuff? They didn't put one and one together. And also, not to mention, Belly Bomb was right there. They didn't think that maybe he might be an alien and not from Earth. They didn't think of that, but yep. Either way, we're moving on. So after that, we do get to see Shredder. He tries to go into the ship to try and steal it, or get something on those kind of lines to try and defeat the turtles. Meanwhile, Krang is there. He just jumps onto Shredder's body, and Belly Bomb knocks him out. And Krang attaches himself to Shredder's body to try and use it. Now, I feel like this should be a cool concept, but after knowing what, because I mean, just with this series, I have already read it once before, and from what I can remember, this bit it seemed like a cool idea, but when you actually read it, it's not really that great of an idea. And I feel like if I remember correctly, I think the whole idea gets pretty much scrapped within one issue. So I feel like this should be a cool idea, Krang taking over Shredder's body and using it to his full advantage to do something pretty cool. But at the same time, knowing what will happen, I feel like there's not really too much to this bit here. I mean, this does seem like a really cool thing, and I do like the whole concept and idea behind it, Shredder and Krang merging to be this one big formidable enemy. And I do like how they do somewhat adapt this idea in the 2003 show, where they just combine the two to just make Shredder Neutron, which was, I thought, a better compromise than this. So yeah, but I feel like I'm mainly basing my whole judgment on this section more on the fact that I know what happens next, rather than what's actually happening in this bit here now. So yeah, but either way, that's the end for this bit here. So yeah, so I have to say that overall for this issue, it was decent enough to try and set things up for the next issue, set things up with other characters, and see where it does take things for the next few issues and all that kind of stuff. And it was pretty nice to see Ben Rocksteady come back, just so they get the full gang back together. There were some really weird bits in this one, such as Ben Rocksteady being naked throughout the whole issue, and it's oh god, I don't want to picture it anymore, so I'm just gonna stop talking about it. But yeah, and then also the artwork, which is something which I really want to say a few more things on. I really enjoy the first 11-12 pages of this story, where you get to see it done in one artist's art style, and it looked really great, and was actually in the Archie art style. But then you get to the other part with Jim Lawson stuff, and it's annoying because I really want to like it because it's Jim Lawson. He's done some really great issues, and he has some pretty decent artwork sometimes. But seeing it here, oh my god, I can't believe they published this as official artwork. It's not the best, it's far from it, it's very questionable to being the best, and questioning it even why it even got released. So yeah. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. It was please share, subscribe and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.